For the next 24 hours, we have this entire Amazon warehouse to ourselves. Yes. So there are over 100,000 products in this warehouse that can range from anywhere from $5 to $20,000.
Wait, what?
The only thing is that they told me we can only open 100 packages.
And by they, you mean Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. But we only have 24 hours to do it. And if we open all 100 packages, we get the key to open up this vault, which has the most expensive item ever sold on Amazon.
All right, then let's get going.
All right, let's open up the packages. Which box are we picking first?
A heavy one, I don't know.
This one looks good.
Yep,
Ooh,
this
okay,
is the one.
Amazon package 1 of 100. What is this?
What is this? It's huge. No way.
Huge inflatable soccer ball.
Wait, that's kind of sick.
Okay, let's inflate it. Let's inflate
This
it.
is not what I was expecting to get.
All right, Drew, while you're inflating this, Dom and I are gonna pick another box.
Pick a good one. This is gonna take a while.
Dom, this one might be good.
Is it heavy? Dude, I'm excited.
What is this?
No way.
Roller shoes?
Wait, these are awesome, bro.
So these just look like ordinary shoes with cool lights.
Yeah. Secretly, they can do this.
What? So within seconds, it goes from shoes to rollerblades.
Brent.
Oh my god, Stop. Are you good?
Introducing the world's biggest soccer ball.
Dude, this thing is huge.
Why did we get this though? Like this is so random. Wait, what?
I just popped it.
You already broke it.
This one sucks. Yo, this is sick. Check this out.
Oh my god. Oh.
They're breakaway bottles.
Oh my god.
We need to go for that one, the top one.
Wait, how are we gonna get that? It's so far up.
I don't know.
What?
I have no idea how to use this thing.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I don't even know if we're allowed to use this thing.
Probably not.
Where did he get this?
Wait, what is that?
Dude, why do they put small things in big boxes at Amazon? What is that?
Oh wait, these are tree climbers.
What is a tree climber, bro?
So you use these things to climb up a tree.
I feel like this isn't gonna work.
I don't know if it's gonna either. Oh my gosh.
You think he knows how to get down?
No, I don't think so. For safety purposes, I say you don't go any higher.
No, Brent.
Why does he do this? Dom and I are gonna go back inside the warehouse.
I might need you to call the fire department.
Bye, Drew. All right, so guys, we have a visitor. Lexi! Lexi, we only have 21 hours left to open 95 more packages.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay.
Okay, this one definitely has an iPhone 15 in it. This one. And then I'm gonna take that one. And this big one, because I can see you guys are starting to struggle.
Oh, I should pick the biggest ones.
Who wants to carry this one? This one. And this one, please.
There has to be something good in these boxes.
Dude, if I drop one of these and it's something fragile, I'm gonna be so mad.
Are you confident that you picked good things?
I'm very confident.
All right, let's start opening them up. What is it? What is it? What is it?
An automatic beverage chiller.
What?
Worst thing in the world is a warm Coke.
Before you turn it on, you have to add some ice on top.
Oh! All right, we wait 60 seconds.
Time for the test.
All right.
It's cold.
So this next product is a reverse gravity humidifier.
What does that even mean?
Is the water going up?
The water is traveling upwards.
What?
Look at the little droplets. They're going up. This is like defying gravity.
Dude, it's a giant AirPod.
What? Oh my god!
That's sick.
Wait, what? This is a giant AirPod, but it's a speaker.
Bro, why?
It would be a speaker. It's huge. Okay, so this is a regular AirPod.
And this is the speaker that looks exactly like it.
Oh my god.
Oh!
What is that?
Dude!
What?
That's a flamethrower!
Who ordered a flamethrower?
I don't know how to use it, but should we give it a shot?
Oh my god! I do not trust you with this, Drew.
I'm keeping this one.
But no, you're not.
Next box.
What is that?
Lexi picked the worst items ever.
What is that?
That's sick.
Oh my god.
What?
A giant pencil.
Dude.
That is the biggest pencil I've ever seen.
Giant playing cards. Are these gummies?
No way.
Wait, that's a gummy?
Oh my god.
How is it?
It's actually really good.
Really? It's a giant gummy worm.
Biggest giant gummy shark.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Dude, it's a
It
cotton
is.
candy machine.
What?
Oh my
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
No cotton candy coming right up.
It looks like Dom's haircut. Does it taste good? That's so good. All right, guys, we actually have to start hurrying. We're running out of time. What are you doing?
I'm feeling the. All right, fine, this one.
Wait,
Oh!
What is that?
Wait, what?
Yeah, what is this?
What does it say?
Called a game shock ball. Oh god, I'm not.
Shock
I am
ball?
not liking the sound of that.
So I think you toss it back and forth.
Oh, hell no.
It's, It's like hot potatoes. It's red. I don't.
Oh, shoot!
Oh! Pick it up! Pick it up! What in the world? I think we should open this one.
Oh my god, this one's heavy.
It's big, huh? What is it? Jurassic World? Is it RC car?
Is it a dinosaur? Wait, what?
Oh. Bro, what?
It has sound effects too. This one.
Take this one.
This is what Brent decided to pick.
Wait, what is that?
It's just chips.
Wait, you're hungry, Drew, right? Oh!
This scared the shit out of me.
Dude, this is something you would actually buy.
What is it? What is it?
Is this a soccer net?
6-seat bench. 3, 2, 1. What? Bro!
Dude, this would be perfect if we had 6 friends.
Tom, I have a cool package right here, I think.
I don't know why I'm feeling this one.
Wait, what is this?
For you.
For you?
Oh!
Who ordered that on Amazon? All right, next product.
Compressed magic towel. What is that?
I've seen these.
This is gonna turn into a towel.
All right, we gotta let it soak. Look at this.
What is going on?
Boom.
Huh? Now we're gonna try it in Dom's mouth.
I'm gonna fill my mouth up with water and see if it does the same thing.
Okay.
No way it works.
Oh! Yo! What? So we have a bunch of the tablets and we're just gonna see what happens. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Oh! A deep massager?
Whoa.
Honestly,
You gotta try it out,
we've
man.
had a long day. This is nice.
That's so good.
There's like 6 different massage points. These guys right here. Then there's 4 inside of
Dude, it's like I'm being massaged by like 6 people at once.
it. Literally, it looks like a robot. Oh my gosh, Dom, it could be fragile.
Hopefully it's not. Face lifting massage.
This package says it's going to Karen. Karen, what is this?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, it's like hard to talk.
Oh my god.
Doesn't it like it shuts your mouth for you?
Oh my god, I don't like it.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Next, I'm not gonna use this ever.
What the?
Look at this.
When you're laying in bed, you know how you always hate like dropping your phone?
Uh-huh.
Take it to the back, you'll never drop it.
Oh, that's genius.
Wait, what?
Guys, I can't get it off.
Wait, is it actually stuck?
Dude, I can't get it off.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
Oh my, that was scary, bro.
Did you guys ever think about how I got this massive Amazon warehouse?
I stopped thinking about how you do stuff.
They told me that in order to actually keep this for 24 hours, we have to take over the night shift for them.
Wait, what?
Does that mean that we get to take the van?
Yeah, you guys get to drive this.
Deal! I call driving.
All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit.
Brent, hey, find something good.
Okay, I will. While Drew and Dom delivered some packages, Jeremy stopped by to help me open some more.
Dude, you have this entire warehouse to yourself?
Yep.
Wait, where's everybody at?
Well, Dom and Drew are doing deliveries right now. They should be back in like a couple hours.
So it's just us.
Just us, but I have 100 packages to open, so I need your help. You have to pick 10 out of this entire warehouse to open up. Oh my god, what are you doing?
You said we can do anything in the warehouse, so I'm going on this.
Oh my god, you're gonna break it.
I know that the best ones are on the top.
This one right here.
Do you think that one's expensive?
Dude, it's all the way at the top. They must be hiding it for some reason.
Okay.
Oh!
All right, I think we're good, Jeremy. Let's go to open it. A personal blender?
Oh, is this one of the portable ones?
Yeah, you can bring it wherever you go and blend your food.
Oh. It's actually pretty good.
Is it actually?
Yeah. How is this in order?
What is this?
Wait, I don't even get what this is.
It's a pop-up hot dog toaster? So you put the glizzies in these holes?
You do what?
Bro, it sounds wrong, okay? I know.
No, I actually didn't hear you.
You take the bun and you put it right here to get toasted.
Wait, what's the first step again?
You put the glizzy in the hole. Stop! All right, so now we are ready to toast. So all you have to do is press down. All right, we're cooking our hot dogs right now.
All right.
Within 3 minutes, you have a full hot dog. And then you let's just put the condiments on, and there you have a fully cooked hot dog. Oh my God.
Oh, go.
This is so good.
Oh.
What is it?
Dude, these are freaking explosive golf balls. Oh, do we have to hit one?
Oh my!
Oh.
Exploding golf ball in 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Let's go on to the next product. What is it? Wait, what?
Oh, what the heck? That's perfect. I'm guessing that it's gonna make us like jump higher.
Yo, these are stylish. These things are a little uncomfortable, but I think they look really cool. Oh my God! Oh!
I still did it.
This is gonna be a good one, I already know.
Oh, I know what that is.
Oh, that's an ice cream soccer ball.
I know what that is. You kick it around with your friends and it makes a milkshake or ice cream like inside.
You're telling me this soccer ball makes ice cream? Just like that. So all we have to do on this side is add cream and the flavoring, and then it makes ice cream. So we're just playing soccer. Oh. All right, this is called Amazon bowling. Here we go, strike, baby. Oh!
Better have some ice cream now.
All right, it is the moment of truth.
Come on.
What?
Oh my God, look at that.
Crazy.
Dude.
This is insane.
I can't believe that worked. All right, let's go to the next product. Ashton, do you see anything over there?
Yeah, there's a couple up here. There's a big one right here.
Ashton, get that one.
Is that a parachute?
Oh my gosh. Wait, no, this is a hammock.
Dude.
Let's set this up right now. This thing looks good.
I'm too relaxed.
Oh! Ah! Stop. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
It's actually really relaxing when you're not getting swung like that.
So this isn't any ordinary RC car. In fact, it comes with a hand strap so you can fully control it with your hand movement.
Yep. Left,
What?
right.
What? All right, so we have another friend to join us here. It's Pearson! So you can pick any 10 packages in this entire warehouse to open, and they're all yours.
Oh my gosh, well, you know what? Move, boys. Mama needs a new flat screen TV.
Oh my God. Oh, Pearson's climbing. Oh my God, where are you going?
Gotta go all the way to the top. Brent, is this safe?
No, it's not.
I got it.
Oh my God, Ashton, are you good?
I caught it.
This is the world's smallest leaf blower.
This is the world's smallest boombox?
It's the world's smallest TV.
It's the world's smallest iPhone.
Open that up.
It actually works.
It works, look.
Oh.
No way, look at the picture I just took.
Let me see. Do I look good?
Yeah, you look great. You need 9 more items, so you better start stacking up.
Careful. I cannot believe he's actually balancing these.
Oh. Hurry, Pearson. Oh my gosh, no! Imagine there was an iPhone in there, Pearson. Is it heavy?
Yeah, it's really heavy.
Oh my God.
Take it. I don't want to know what's in that one.
Is this a t-shirt cannon? You insert t-shirts and then it shoots it out of this thing. Oh my God!
That thing had like recoil.
Wait, what? Oh! Yes!
Oh, it's a realistic baby, and this is a little creepy.
Who would order this? Honestly, this baby does look really realistic. What is that?
It says Merry Christmas. It's an inflatable giant snowman.
What? This snowman comes with a disco ball, so let's turn the lights off. Oh!
Suitcase?
I hope it's a bed. I'm exhausted. So this is a bed. All you have to do is plug it in and it transforms into a full-on bed. Oh my God. Okay, this bed is so comfortable.
Literally just went from a box to a bed in like 30 seconds.
I know. Wait, there's enough room for 2 people. So Pearson?
I think it's my time to go.
Pearson, wait, hold on. All right, so right now we are on hour 13 and Liv is here to help us out.
Okay, let's go.
People order the weirdest things on Amazon. So some of these things, like we've opened them and they're like crazy.
Oh, this is just this is a nice little square box. This one's calling my name, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
This one.
I don't think you're supposed to go in there. It says restricted area.
Rules are meant to be broken, Brent.
It says it's a human airbag so that when you fall, it protects your head. Oh my God!
That was crazy. Dude, it like blew my face
Bro,
up.
wait, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You did not get hurt?
I'm good.
Next item, here we go. What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, what is that?
It says it's an umbrella for your phone. That's insane. Put your phone in here just like that, and then you can look at your phone while it's raining. Oh, it's a visor fan. It's like 2-in-1. Shade from the sun, and then you get a little fan to cool you down.
And you look not dumb at all.
I look cool.
Oh. Mud Buster.
It says quickly gets rid of muddy feet.
Charlie looks uncomfortable right now. Look at her. Does it feel good?
All clean.
Yeah.
What in the
What is that?
Tennis ball.
Why is it so big?
This is the biggest tennis ball I've ever seen before. So this is a normal tennis ball, and this is a giant tennis ball?
But for what reason?
All right, Liv, unfortunately, it is your time to go.
No, I
I'm
want
sorry.
to stay.
I know you want to.
Bye, Liv. No, hey! Do not steal.
my way.
You cannot steal from the Amazon warehouse. All right, so we're looking for more boxes to open, but honestly, I'm feeling pretty tired.
Dude, same, bro.
I'm gonna get some rest. Yo, Ashton, is that gonna be your bed?
Yeah, dude, I'm making my bed right now.
Bro, where even is Drew and Dom? They just took the truck and didn't even come back. All right, so Drew is back with us.
We're back. It took forever.
So we have a bunch of banned and dangerous items right behind us in this section. So Drew, go ahead and pick one. Oh.
Oh! I know what these are. So it's for the end of your skateboard. You basically put it on, and when you stop, send sparks flying.
What? 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Oh my God!
That was pretty sick.
Wait, do it again.
These are dangerous for kids.
I know. All right, you guys find anything good?
Maybe. I'm looking at this one, but I don't know.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Oh. Wait,
What are you guys doing here?
we got permission to film here for overnight.
Who?
From like the I don't.
I'm just messing with you guys.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what are you opening? Can I open some boxes with you?
What is that?
I think it crushes fruit and it juices it. Do you know how this works?
I have no idea. I don't even know what that is.
Put it right there, and I think all you do is just crush it.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm getting one of these.
Imagine all the good stuff you can make.
Wow.
When you work here overnight, do you open packages without telling anyone?
No, never.
You're literally done. All right, so Andrew, you picked 10 products in this warehouse. Are you ready to open them?
Yeah, but honestly, I kind of want more.
Dude, open it. I want to see what's in it.
Whoa.
Wait, Dre?
No.
Wait, what?
Bro, you're using it wrong. It's a fan.
Holy crap.
Does it work?
This is so nice.
Oh, this is nice.
No, it's really-
It's like refreshing.
Those socks?
It looks like you're wearing shoes.
Now you can just wear these. You don't have to buy shoes
Yeah,
ever
dude, that's
again.
awesome. I hate wearing shoes, so I might buy some of these. Wait, it's just an empty water bottle.
That looks used.
It's frozen though.
Who would order an empty water bottle on Amazon? But wait. Oh, you get to hide things in here.
Wait, that's so sick. It's like secret.
It's a secret like place to hide stuff. You know what? I'm definitely keeping this one.
Yeah, this one's good.
sick.
Whoa.
Wait, what is that?
They're worms. It's just literally like cheddar cheese on the worms.
Ew.
That's like, it actually doesn't taste like anything.
I like it.
This is getting weird. Let's go to the next thing.
Yeah, dude, come on.
What is it?
You're supposed to put beer or a drink in it and then just all squirts down your mouth.
3,
2, 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was fast.
Are you okay?
Yeah, what?
He ain't phased.
Whoa.
We should have just put the cranberry juice in here.
Why is this necessary?
Look at the normal wine glass compared to this thing.
This is around a normal glass of wine, but in this thing, it's like nothing.
Yo, Ashton, it's bigger than your head. We have 1 hour remaining and we still have 4 boxes we need to open. So let's pick, hurry up.
This one.
Here we go.
What? A pool jet ski.
Should we go to my pool?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So this is what it looks like all blown up. Who wants to give it a try?
Ashton does.
Oh my god!
The handle fell off.
The engine fell off of the jet ski. Let's just move on to the next product.
What?
Dude, what is that? This is a hydraulic press. Just do not put your hands into the machine during operation. Oh my god!
That would have took off your hand.
Holy crap. Let's try crushing other things. 2, 1.
Oh! Oh! Yo, these did not stand a chance. This thing is heavy.
Wait, what is that? Oh, I think it's like a one-wheel motorcycle bike.
Oh,
Oh, it's on. Oh my god. Drew.
I have no control.
Drew, be careful. Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
This is the last product before the most expensive Amazon product ever sold.
I'm excited.
All right, here we go. Let's open this up.
Yo, it's a candy machine.
No way.
I've always wanted this when I was a kid. So all you have to do is put a coin in. I got something. I'm bringing it.
Drop. Oh, subscribe.
You guys have to subscribe right now. So we opened all 100 products, which means
We got the key.
we got the key.
I have been waiting for this moment.
It's so heavy. Oh my god. Oh my. Wait, what?
Order was from February 23rd, 1998.
This book is the first item ever sold on Amazon. Because it's the first item ever sold, it's worth $23,000. We're gonna be rich. This $100,000 a night hotel room is one of the biggest, most luxurious hotel rooms in the entire world. And in this video, we're gonna be staying here, as well as a $30,000 hotel room with a bowling alley inside, a $1,000 floating hotel room, and a $100 hotel room that's a real mini castle. But first, let's start with this $1 hotel in Los Angeles.
Where's the hotel room?
Well, it's not a room, it's a capsule.
Dude, this is weird.
Yo! Oh my god! Holy crap!
This is what you meant by capsule.
It looks like we're literally in a spaceship right now.
Okay, there's even more over here.
And keep in mind, anyone can rent these capsules out at any time.
How do we know people aren't sleeping in here?
Oh, they could be. So you can rent one of these pods for $1 an hour, and it comes with a ton of things. Check this out.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
It's so small.
You get a TV for $1.
Yo, this is actually spacious.
This is a full-blown room.
Check this out. So this button changes the lighting on the top.
Color.
And then this one changes the lighting of this little mirror thing. Watch this. Green, red,
You
and
get
then
to like fully customize your pod.
exactly. And this button is a reading light.
Let's be honest, I'm not reading.
No one ever, no.
So we're gonna be sleeping together tonight, boys.
As long as nobody farts in this thing, we're okay.
All right. We're gonna get some rest because tomorrow we're going to the $100 hotel.
It better be a 3-bedroom.
All right, good night, guys. So we were off to the Midwest where we'd be paying $100 a night for a mini castle.
This is insane.
That looks so sick.
I'm ready to go inside.
Let's go slay some dragons. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look like there's enough bedrooms for all of us.
Oh! Wait, what?
Oh my god. This is nice.
Oh my god. Okay, this is an actual castle. This is actually sick right here, the glass.
We have electric stoves, we have the cutting board, the full kitchen.
Wait, but it's kind of small. Where's the bed?
How do we know it comes with one?
Brent,
What?
there's a handle on the ground. That can only mean one thing, right?
Do you think that opens?
What if it's the bedroom?
In every scary movie, they tell you not to open the trap doors.
But they still do it anyway, so that's what we're gonna do.
All right.
Oh my. I'm not going.
Ashton goes first. I'm not going.
Why is it dark?
I swear we opened it and flies came up.
Guys, this is a hotel. It should be fine. It's probably the bedroom.
Sweet, alright, then you go first.
This is crazy. Oh my god.
Guys, there's a bedroom down here.
What is that?
This is the shower. This is the bathroom, actually.
This is literally underground, this
This is
bathroom.
literally like a rock.
The real question is though, is all the spider webs decoration or is it real? It's like, this looks like it's from the 1800s.
Check this out.
What? Oh my god! Where did you find that?
I found it in there.
I would say this mini castle is pretty nice for $100. Like, it has everything. Drew, where are you sleeping?
I'm going to the couch.
Okay, and then what about you, Ashton?
Nights don't sleep. I'm staying right here.
All right, okay, whatever.
Alright, you guys have fun down there.
All right, good night, Drew. And when I woke up the next morning, I picked up some new friends and we flew all the way to Mexico. Okay, so this next hotel room goes for $1,000 a night. It is a floating house in Mexico.
I'm
What?
so excited to see this.
And right when we walked in, they greeted us with a mariachi band. What hotel room comes with a mariachi band?
Seriously.
For $1,000, this hotel room was exceeding our expectations. Not to mention, the room came ready with fruit, wine, and chocolate-covered strawberries.
Dude, this is so romantic. You really brought me instead of Pearson, bro? What are you doing?
She said she was busy.
No, I think she just didn't want to go with you.
This hotel was incredibly spacious. This bathroom is insane.
Look at these sinks.
Oh my god! And there were 2 showers. One inside that doubles as a sauna and one outside right next to your private hot tub. No way!
Brent, how are you gonna find a hotel room better than this?
Just wait, we have even
There's no way.
There's
no way.
better. And it's hard to believe considering this view.
No way there's a pool.
This is an infinity pool overlooking the entire lagoon.
Dude, this is so cool.
Dom, I don't think you need the life vest.
When you guys wake up in the water, you're gonna feel really stupid.
Dude, the house isn't gonna sink.
But if it does, I'm ready.
This is so relaxing. Oh my god. We then walked over to enjoy some of the Caribbean beach before watching the sunset on the rooftop of our hotel room.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. And at the end of the night, the staff had one last surprise for us.
Bro, how did they make this?
They gifted us a high heel and purse made completely out of chocolate.
It's chocolate.
How does it taste?
Really good. Okay, Brent, look. If you like a video on YouTube, see, like, then the YouTube icon turns rainbow.
Wait, how did you do
I
that?
don't know, I just like the video.
Guys, like the video and see if that works for you. Next, we were off to Vegas to stay at not one, but 2 $30,000 hotel rooms. We were at the Palms Casino in Las Vegas, and for this next hotel, we actually have 2 separate rooms costing more than $30,000 a night.
What makes it $30,000?
You're just gonna have to let the room speak for itself. Bro.
Oh my god, it's beautiful! Oh my god!
We have a bowling alley.
This is insane! We're staying here?
Yep.
This is unreal. This is unreal.
Welcome to the Kingpin Suite. My name is James. I'm going to be your butler while you're staying here.
Our butler, James, then handed us some complimentary champagne and showed us a chocolate bowling ball, which we had to break open.
Oh! Chocolate bowling ball is so extra.
Have you guys ever seen a hotel room with a bowling alley inside before?
I didn't know this existed. Liv is lost for words.
This room has 5 TVs to watch while bowling, a private bar, and pool table.
This isn't your room actually, so I don't know why you're so.
Dude, you know, I'm moving it.
So the first room is actually a bunk room.
What?
Oh my
Wait,
god,
what?
what the hell?
I was not expecting
expecting this.
This is like the ultimate bunk bed.
Dude, this
Why?
is
Like,
so cool.
why? This is honestly so pointless, but it's so sick.
This is the bathroom over here.
This is beautiful. Oh my god.
Right when we walked into the master bedroom, we were in awe, and the bathroom was even bigger than the last one.
Dude, this could fit like probably 25 people.
And since we had our butler James for the next 24 hours, we decided to put him to the test.
You have the power to just ask you like anything?
Correct. What would you like?
What would you like, Pearson?
Okay, any chocolate fountain.
Chocolate fountain? You got it.
Wait, what?
There's no way.
You can just get a chocolate fountain?
Pull it out of his pocket? Like, where's it coming from?
One chocolate fountain?
That was in like 2 minutes.
Who's a better bowler, Pearson or Liv?
Obviously, it's me.
Me.
Okay.
Me.
All right, let's settle this once and
Okay,
for all.
all right.
3, 2, 1.
Oh
While Liv was hitting strikes and Pearson was hitting absolutely nothing, James had finished up preparing our chocolate fountain. James, you are the best.
That's impressive. But James, is there any way you can bring me a hot dog, a jar of mayonnaise, a Kit Kat, 4 glazed donuts, and 2 jugs of milk?
Why?
He could do anything, right?
I can do it.
I'll see you soon then.
no. Don't do it.
I can only have fruits and veggies when they're covered in chocolate.
Oh my god.
Right, guys.
This was definitely the best chocolate we've ever tasted, and not even 5 minutes later, James had returned.
When he said anything, he meant anything.
All right, wait. So we got the mayonnaise, the Kit Kat, the donuts, the 2 jugs of milk, and the hot dog.
What do you need all this stuff for?
Just eat.
Oh my god. After another round of bowling, it was time to go next door to check out the second $30,000 a night suite.
Oh my god, it's huge.
This room has 2 master suites, a private gym, a sauna, and much, much more. Welcome to Pearson and I's room.
This does not only fit 2 people, this fits the whole city of Las Vegas.
Literally.
Guys, this is one of the craziest hotel rooms I've ever seen before. So you have like your living area on this side.
Oh, shit.
I can't breathe.
Oh my gosh, wait, what?
This room has an infinity pool 30 stories up, which overlooks all of Las Vegas.
You didn't say to bring a bathing suit, bro.
Look at
I don't
this.
care if I didn't bring a bathing suit. I'm jumping in.
While touring the room, we found 2 couches that could easily sit 100 people, a bar that runs the full length of the hotel room, and even its own massage room.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god. James, I need a massage.
This room comes with unlimited massages, so you can get one whenever you want. There's 2 bedrooms, so this is one of them.
Beautiful. That closet is huge.
And this bathroom has a TV built in, so you can watch anything you want while taking a bath. Over here on this side, we have a gym and a sauna.
Oh, what? What the?
Look how big this sauna is, too. All of us can fit in here. And then you have your own private gym over here.
Oh, this is so nice. And to think that you're not even gonna use the gym.
You're right, I'm not. Drew, from what I remember, you have the other suite, so why are you laying in my bed?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bowl and then we're gonna come down here and go in the pool and get best of all worlds.
We're gonna share the room.
Yes!
Let's do it. Drew and I decided to cool off in our in-suite high-rise pool, but after drying off and getting ready, Pearson was nowhere to be found.
Pearson? Hello?
Oh.
Pearson!
Here's the thing. I was relaxed about, when did you guys walk in?
30 seconds ago?
About 30 seconds ago. I was relaxed until about then.
And finally, I was off to Houston to stay at the $100,000 hotel room. Okay, so we don't even need to drive to this hotel. They're picking us up in a helicopter and flying us to the rooftop because we have the penthouse suite.
What? How? Straight from the helicopter to our room.
Uh-huh.
That is luxury.
All right, this is our helicopter.
Oh my god.
Dude.
This is so sick. Dude, if this is our ride, I can't even imagine the room. Yo, I think I found the snack pile. Oh my god.
Hey, Dom, aren't you scared of flying?
Yes, I am. Are we sure we can't get like a ride from someone?
We're gonna be landing on top of a building. Does that scare you?
Yes! Of course that scares me.
Regardless, we were off, and while Drew and I had the time of our lives, Dom was fighting for his life. And we finally came in view of our penthouse suite. A 2-story, 22,000 square foot penthouse with its own private helipad.
Bro, we're landing on a roof right now.
We were immediately greeted personally by the hotel manager alongside some complimentary champagne from one of our 3 butlers.
Join us with a little bit of champagne.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the property.
Guys, this room is insane.
Is this the room or the lobby?
We just took the elevator straight here.
So there's a private elevator. Are you guys ready to see the room?
Yes, bro.
Oh my god!
This is not a hotel room.
This is the Oak Post Penthouse Suite, a 6-bedroom, 7-bath hotel with a private gym, infinity pool, state-of-the-art gaming room, and so much more. There's no way.
This is the nicest hotel room I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god.
Dude, you could fit like 100 people in here and still have room.
We literally are just 3 people, and we have this entire penthouse to ourselves.
The last hotel I stayed at, the lobby wasn't even this nice.
This is the massage room.
Why do you need a massage room?
For massages, dude. I call first.
So this is 1 bedroom, and here's another room. Yo, this is like the biggest shower I've ever seen before.
I've always wanted to take a bath in front of an entire city.
I feel like we've been touring this room for like 30 minutes already, and we're not even halfway through it.
My legs are getting tired.
We haven't even checked out the other floor.
So we headed down the golden staircase to explore the second half of this penthouse.
Dude, it just keeps going.
This is crazy. This is the nightclub portion of the suite.
Shut up.
Yeah, you have your own nightclub in this hotel.
Oh my
That
god.
is so cool.
But wait, Drew, there's more.
I know there is.
Come over here. There's a mini golf course.
What the fuck?
It's a full-on putting green inside your hotel room.
Come on. Oh.
So there's a bunch of arcade games in this room as well. So this is like the ultimate entertainment room.
Dude, I'm spending all my time here.
And this might be the best part about this room. There is a basketball court inside the hotel room.
What?
Oh my god.
This is in our hotel.
Oh my god.
No.
Our downstairs neighbors are gonna hate us. Think about the type of people that probably stay here. Like,
I know.
Celebrities, like the president. Like, who would actually stay here?
James?
Ron James has probably touched this basketball right here. This place literally couldn't get better, and then it continues to get better.
We then toured the private movie theater inside the hotel room, which comes with its own candy and popcorn machine, plus the recliner movie theater seats for 12 people.
This is like better than the normal movies.
Oh my god! They have a PS5. No way, no way.
I'm sleeping here.
Drew, there's 7 bedrooms.
Screw the other bedrooms, I'm here.
We could have literally all of our friends in this movie theater.
If only we had friends.
And this private gym was the size of an actual gym.
Dude, it's like a full gym.
You literally get to work out while looking over the whole city.
All right, you hit the nightclub, I'll hit the basketball court, and then we'll switch in 30, right? All right.
Break.
Wait, guys. Okay, this room is so big, I lost Drew and Dom.
Drew!
Dom!
Yeah, can I get 2 pizzas, a milkshake, chicken strips, some fries, and maybe...
Drew!
What? It's on the room.
Oh, get the fruit platter.
And then can I get a fruit platter?
Since Drew ordered the entire menu, it made perfect sense to kill time in the pool.
I think Drew's about to do something stupid.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Is the camera good?
Yeah, the camera's
Okay,
good.
back. Cannon!
This is by far one of the nicest hotel rooms I've ever stayed at in my entire life. And when we got out of the pool, the hotel gifted us custom robes, each with our own names on it. It's such a little touch, but like, robes with your name on it is like one of the best things ever.
Dude, I'm taking this home.
Yeah, me
For
too.
sure. This is a bigger fruit platter than I thought it was gonna be. The pizza looks amazing.
Is it good? I know that we could be ordering food all day, but we have so much more stuff to do here. So we hopped in the gym to burn the meal off before spending hours in the game room. We played arcade games, foosball, mini golf, and of course some basketball. And once the sun went down, it was time for us to party it up in the private nightclub, where we danced for hours and even got a little crazy. Afterwards, we loaded up on the snacks inside the movie theater and got comfortable to watch Drew play some video games. So now Drew's playing Fortnite.
He's actually about to win.
One second.
Oh my god.
Oh! Yes! Victory Royale!
I say if this video gets 250,000 likes, then we stay at a hotel room that costs over $500,000 a night.
Oh my, that
5 of
exists?
these. And we bring the whole squad.
Yes, guys, please like the video.
Guys, like the video. This week's shout out goes to Adriana, and we'll see you guys next week. Adios, amigos. This week, we are playing the most extreme game of Would You Rather.
Yo, I got.
So last week, I secretly asked my friends one by one, would you rather questions.
Would you rather get attacked by a police canine dog or pepper sprayed by the police?
Probably none, but I heard pepper spray was bad, so I'd probably do canine.
Actually?
I mean, I'd have to. I'm not gonna get pepper sprayed by like a policeman.
Thinking this would never happen in real life, I brought him straight to the park where he would be attacked by an actual police canine dog.
Shut up.
Yeah. Meet my friend John and his dog Moose.
You know, she's what I call an on-off switch. When you turn her off, she's just like every other dog. When she's turned on, you're gonna see a different dog.
So don't make Moose mad. Easy enough.
Drew, why would you want to do this?
Yeah, I wanted to do this. I'm ready.
And she is trained that if you're like fighting her and you're like, ah, screaming and thrashing, she's just trained to bite harder and keep going.
Okay. How scared are you right now?
I already like kind of have a fear of big dogs, so I'd say like a 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm shaking.
I'm getting attacked! Pineapple. Yo, this dog could literally kill me.
I know.
That is the strongest bite ever.
So Drew, now you have to try and run away from her, okay?
I'm gonna try. Keyword.
Oh!
Go, Drew, go.
I'm doing it!
Go, Drew, go.
I'm doing it! Let's go!
Oh my God!
Drew!
Big girl.
She doesn't want to let go. I can officially say that I've been attacked by a dog.
Would you rather kiss your ex-girlfriend or kiss a pig?
I'm gonna have to kiss a pig.
That's gross.
No, I'm not kissing my ex-girlfriend. 0% chance.
All right, so Ben, you know how you said you would rather kiss a pig than your ex, right?
Yes, I remember.
You know what? My ex is an actual pig, so.
Drew has a cute little pig here. Hey, look at this thing.
Why are you carrying Lexi? We're not like actually gonna do this, are we?
Oh yeah, you got to kiss a pig now.
Fuck her up, Ben.
What?
This is extreme. Would you rather?
You brought it in to actually do it?
Ben, she's waiting.
I was wondering why you asked me that.
All right, pucker up, Ben. Lean in.
Go for it.
Oh!
How was it? Is he a good kisser? No.
Yeah. He's not.
You're gonna brush your teeth.
Yeah, I'm
or,
gonna go
like, you
brush
know,
my
like-
teeth, bro.
Thank God he's brushing his teeth.
Would you rather put a bunch of cockroaches down your pants or put a tarantula in your mouth?
I guess the cockroaches.
The cockroaches?
Yeah.
Really? You put cockroaches down your pants?
No, but I mean, if we're talking about having a spider in my mouth, I'm not doing that. I wouldn't want to do either.
So Jeremy, before this, you said you would rather put cockroaches down your pants than put a spider in your mouth, right?
Yeah.
Well, Jay is here today, and
Hell no!
oh my! Oh.
Heck no!
I think the good news is that they're just going down your pants.
Oh yeah, they're just going down. That's disgusting. I don't want them down there. That's private. Why are you doing this to me?
Come on, make some space.
That's one. All right, number two. Hey, what does it feel like in there?
It feels fucking terrible.
All right, number three. Wait, where are they crawling? Can you feel
Bro, they're crawling around my private parts.
That's a big one.
Oh hell no!
Oh my God.
Yo, I'm having so much fun with this.
I have 5 cockroaches in my pants. I completed this.
That's only 4, isn't it?
No, that's
Wait,
5.
was that 4 or 5?
5, motherfucker. I'm counting.
Let's throw one more in for good measure.
Here we go. Good luck.
Oh my god!
All right.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, help me out here,
How many
Jay.
are there?
Oh no, you put way more than 5. I'm gonna have to burn these pants. So how about Brent or Drew does?
No, we have different would you rather's. All right?
Oh well, it's here right now though.
Lexi, quick, would you rather be stuck in Ben's bathroom for 24 hours with all of his farts or an insane asylum for 24 hours?
Insane asylum for 24 hours.
Yo, Ben's bathroom's pretty bad. Lexi, I'm sorry, but this was your decision.
Wait, we're actually doing this?
Yeah, what does it look like?
Hold on, I take it back.
You said you would rather be stuck here than Ben's bathroom.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
So you will be stuck here for a full 24 hours, okay?
This was never the plan.
Yo, you're like 30 seconds in right now, so you got a long time. Bye, Lexi.
We'll be back in a couple hours to check on you.
Yo, she is not gonna be able to survive.
No.
Brent, Drew, anybody? I never thought I'd say this, but I really want to be in Ben's bathroom right now.
Hey, Yahir. Hi. Yahir works behind the scenes, so I thought it'd be fun to get him in front of the camera, and he is not expecting this. So remember when you said you would rather get a tattoo that says sub to Brent than a nose piercing?
Dude, that was so long ago.
You're gonna regret it big time. Lay him up.
Your tattoo artist.
You guys were actually being serious?
Oh, well, yeah, but duh. Because you're getting this tattoo, everyone has to subscribe right now.
He's gonna have it on him for life. If this video gets 1 million likes, I'll get that tattooed on my forehead.
Actually?
Yeah, it's not gonna get 1 million likes.
There's a possibility of my...
Yo, you have my name on your leg.
It's gonna be a conversation starter for sure.
Bro.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's the craziest thing I've ever done.
Remember, 1 million likes and Drew gets sub to Brent on his forehead, so hit that like button.
Brent, I hate you for this. You know what? You should actually be in here because you're insane.
Lexi, you good?
Open up.
Oh my gosh, she does not look okay.
No, you don't look too good either.
Well, at least I'm not in an insane asylum, okay?
How is it?
I've been in here for like 14 hours and I have to use the bathroom.
We forgot to give her the bathroom.
Oh, here we go. Enjoy.
You still haven't given me the bathroom.
That is the bathroom.
Yeah, that's the bathroom.
What else are you guys gonna bring me? Food?
We have food. Drew, Drew,
Wait
get
right there, Lexi. Me and Brent spent all night making this.
I'm not even
You know,
hungry
honestly-
anymore. No, you guys just leave me.
You're not hungry?
No, I'm good.
It's gonna be right here if you want it, alright?
All right, Lexi, enjoy.
Wait, I have to sleep in here? No.
Would you rather wax your entire body head to toe, including your eyebrows?
What?
Or, listen, or have to get in the ring and fight a professional boxer. His name's Ryan Garcia. He's 23-0.
Oh, wow.
Ryan, you're gonna get a piece of the sandwich, man.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy, meet Ryan.
How's it going, man? So you're the professional boxer who's undefeated, and I'm about to fight you.
How many knockouts do you have?
19 knockouts.
Bro.
23.
Hey, actually, do you have the razor? I changed my mind.
You were talking hella trash. Now I'm really mad.
Alright, Jeremy, you ready?
All right, let's go.
Alright, Ryan, you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, touch gloves and let the match begin.
Oh.
Jeremy doesn't look too bad.
Oh.
Jeremy, off the bar. Oh. Jeremy, knock him out.
Damn, bro. Damn.
Hey, no
He
hands.
put his hands behind his back, bro. All right, is that enough of that?
Jeremy is getting his ass beat.
Look at him, he's still on the floor. Jeremy, you got this.
Hey, you got this. Come on.
Come on, bro. Come on. Oh! Yo, I got it.
Oh.
I was too early to speak.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Get me out of here. This is embarrassing.
Oh my God. Thanks a lot, Ryan.
Hey, man, thank you.
All right, so now we're at the mall and we're gonna be playing Would You Rather with subscribers.
Okay, so would you rather have $50 or whatever's in this mystery box?
And what they don't know is that inside the mystery box is $1,000.
Pick the mystery box.
Please. Would you rather have $50 or take what's inside that mystery box?
And keep in mind, it could be nothing.
Mystery box.
$50.
Gamble it, dude. Gamble.
I'll take the mystery box.
The mystery box?
I'll take the mystery box. The 50.
The 50 bucks?
bucks.
All right, there you
The
go.
safe option. Inside the mystery box is actually $1,000. You missed out on $1,000. It's okay, you know, you paid $50. You said no to the $50 for $1,000.
No way.
No freaking way.
It's $1,000.
I get half?
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
That's not bad.
For you?
I get to keep this?
Yeah, you get to keep it.
Why?
No, I swear.
No, yeah, you get it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we have no idea if Lexi's sleeping or not, so we're just gonna knock.
Lexi! Lexi!
It's been the full 24 hours. Oh!
God!
All right, Lexi, so it's been a full 24 hours. You are free to go.
Yeah!
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
You guys are not.
Whoa, Lexi, open it up.
See you guys in 24 hours.
So Dom, would you rather do a fake marriage proposal in public and she says no?
Oh my God.
Or do a stand-up comedy show in front of random people?
A marriage proposal is more embarrassing. So I feel like I'd rather do stand-up comedy. That's
Really?
easy. Yeah.
You're not very funny.
Come on. All right, how about we do it right now?
Like in the car? We're not actually doing that.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
You
bro.
agreed to it. You just said you would do it.
Well, I didn't know it was real, bro.
Dom, are you ready?
Dude, what am I doing here, bro?
Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
I'm so nervous right now. Dude, it looks like he's shitting his pants.
Make it loud for Dom, everybody.
What is he gonna do? Oh my God, I'm so scared for him.
I have never done this before. This is my first time even being at a comedy show.
Let's go, Dom!
Well, my name's Dom, and I do YouTube for a living, which is really cool. I think stand-up comedy is really weird too because it's like having a conversation with someone who's just not really listening, you know? But you know, you guys seem nice.
Literally right now, no one is laughing. Dude, he's like sweating. He's so awkward.
This almost feels like a really bad dream. I'm gonna give the mic to someone who actually knows what they're talking about now. Thank you guys.
What the?
He honestly did really good.
Bro, I literally feel like I could do anything right now, bro. That was insane.
Okay, honestly, you weren't that good.
What? I
He
killed
may
it.
not have made us laugh, but he didn't cry, so he did good.
See, there you go.
All right, would you rather go on a date with your dream girl or go on a date with 15 hot girls.
I really want to know what he's gonna pick.
If one girl can make you like that happy, imagine how happy like 15 can make you. I'll do the 15 girls.
Oh,
15 girls it is.
all right.
Here are your 15 girls.
Hi.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of flowers. All right, girls, let's head inside.
What?
Oh my God.
All right, it looks like we're going too.
Hey, I want to date with Andrew.
Oh.
Okay, first of all, let me formally introduce myself. I'm Andrew.
This is so scary, you know.
So I hear you play soccer?
Yeah, I actually do. Do you play too?
I do, yes. I
play Really?
soccer too.
Oh my god, I played soccer
Wait a second,
too.
I play soccer too. I love soccer.
What is happening?
What just happened?
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
15 girls is way too much, okay?
This is crazy.
All right, well, you guys have fun, all right?
We will.
All right, we'll see you later. All right, Andrew, did you have fun?
Oh my God, Brad. I had so much fun.
You want to see who you missed out on your dream girl?
Let's see it.
All right, well, your dream girl is in this box right here. Come out.
Oh, it was Lexi.
Are you regretting this now?
Hell no.
All right, so now I have a would you rather for you guys. Would you rather like this video or subscribe?
We did ours, so you have to pick one.
And comment down below which one you picked. This week's shout out goes to Savannah, and we'll see you guys next week. Adios, amigos. So this week, all of my friends are gonna face their biggest fears, from nasty bugs to even being buried alive.
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Oh my God.
No way. Okay, so Lexi's getting ready right now. Her biggest fear is loud explosions. So when she comes down here, we're gonna surprise her with a loud explosion.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Okay, that's good. Lexi!
What?
Come here.
Oh my
Oh my God!
What is wrong with you?
See anything?
Drew, where are you?
Oh my God.
Why did you do that? Why would you do that?
What do you mean? Isn't that your biggest fear?
Obviously.
Drew and I are trying to help you get rid of your fear.
You just made it worse.
Okay, so basically I told Drew that if everyone completes their fear, that I have to face my biggest fear at the end of the video.
And what is that?
Well, you're gonna have to wait and see.
I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, great. So this is the Walk of Fear.
No.
It combines all your guys' biggest fears into one challenge.
Oh no. I'm going home. I'm going.
No, Pearson, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, is it? Then you do it.
You guys are gonna have to walk from one end to the other.
What?
That sounds easy, but I don't like the fear part.
You guys ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. So who wants to go first?
Pearson.
I want to. Whoa.
Are you ready?
Yes, open it.
Okay.
Okay.
No. I told you worms were my only thing.
This is one of Pearson's biggest fears.
I'm not even putting on a show right now. I literally can't, bro. Let's couple big ones in for flavor.
Pearson, you passed level 1. Are you ready to see what's in level 2?
Literally no, but just do it.
All right. So this is fish guts.
Are you crazy? I don't think I would do this.
This one is Ben's biggest fear.
It literally is.
Take a step.
I'm trying to build up the courage, guys. It's not as easy as it looks.
There you go.
Ew, this feels like all awful.
Oh my God.
It like squishes down. And it's,
Number 3.
I think I'm gonna pass out.
So this one is Jeremy's biggest fear. These are hissing cockroaches.
Wait, for the hissing.
Oh my God.
No way. Jeremy's excited for this one.
Yeah? Oh my God. Oh! One more door left.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Personally, this one's the scariest.
So these are live snakes swimming in water. Whenever you're ready, Pearson.
Come on, Pearson, let's go.
There you go.
Oh.
You're in there. You're in there.
Oh my God. Oh my God, look. Oh.
Okay, I'm done. I'm going home.
All right, so Jeremy, are you ready?
No! I was talking a bunch of crap about how easy it was gonna be. Now that I'm up here, I'm actually terrified.
Really? Ben's biggest fear is like fish for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, well, there's like 7 of them, and there's a squid too.
Oh! Now we have the cockroaches.
Ew, that's gross, man.
Ew!
There you go.
One.
Ew!
Oh.
Ew! Hey!
Oh my God. All right, so Jeremy, the last fear.
They're moving around like crazy.
Oh, that was mad.
Oh.
Dude, they're like all just like swarming around. Oh! Oh, they're touching me! They're touching me, bro. They're touching me. That's it!
Oh.
That's it! I'm done! We did it!
Oh my God. All right. You guys all completed it. Good job.
Yes!
So our friend Dom's biggest fear is getting robbed while taking a shower.
Isn't that everybody's biggest fear?
Pretty much. Also, guys, we're looking for subscribers to face their biggest fear in my next video. So if you want to face your fear, like the video, comment down below your fear, and that's it.
As easy as that.
All right, let's go prank Dom.
Like that.
Dom's about to get robbed.
Open up!
Hey, chill right now, yo! What's going on? Yo, who are you guys? Where's the money? What is going on? I know you have a fear of getting robbed in the shower.
So does everyone, bro. This is the worst.
Does this help you conquer your fear?
No, bro. Now I'm just gonna be scared every time I shower.
All right, so Drew, what is your biggest fear?
Probably close spaces or being buried alive.
We're gonna help you conquer your fear of being buried alive.
I don't want to conquer my fear.
Well, too bad. Come check this out. Look at what we built.
Are you freaking kidding me? I'm not going in there.
You have to.
Yes, you are.
We're gonna bury you, and then we're gonna pour things inside that tube.
I hate everything about this.
Oh, this is gonna be great then. All right, let's open it up.
Yo, why is there just a pillow?
Any last words, Drew?
No, we don't care.
All right, so now that Drew is in there, it's time to bury him.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Oh, I don't like that. What are you guys doing?
All right, girls, what's first?
Eggs.
Oh.
Is this a freaking egg? Oh.
Okay, Drew, that was it though. That was it, okay?
Yeah, no more.
Hi. Oh, stop. I hate eggs. Oh my God. All right, I need to get out of here.
One more for good measure.
What are you talking about? No more. Oh, it got in my mouth.
All right, so what do you think we should add next, guys?
Tuna.
Why do you keep saying everything at the same time?
Man, I feel bad. I feel really bad.
I hate tuna. Tuna's literally horrible.
Yummy, yummy.
Oh my God. 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 Oh my God.
Incoming.
Oh, shit.
It's the f***ing tuna can. Oh. Stop. I can't breathe. Get me.
Here lies Drew.
He will be very missed. He was such a big part of all of our lives, and do you hear something?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
That's
that
kind of
was
weird.
Up next, Ryan Milk.
Oh.
Ew, ew.
Oh. 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 This is disgusting.
I can only imagine how it smells in there.
Are you getting over your fear, though?
No, I'm starting to hate you more and more.
So we snuck into Jeremy's room and we got some dirty undies.
Oh my God. No. No. No.
It's time for the grand finale. We have crickets.
Shut up. All right, get me out of here.
All right, here we go.
Oh. 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 No, they're crawling all over my chest. Ah, they like the tuna. Oh, get me out of here.
I think he's conquered his fear. What do you guys say?
We're good.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Get them off of my chest. I am never coming to Brent's house again.
Did you conquer your fear of being buried alive?
No, but I have a new fear of Brent. So.
What the heck, dude? So my friend Andrew is a terrible driver.
He drives so fast.
And his biggest fear is being pulled over by a cop.
So we're gonna do exactly that.
Yes, this is my cop friend, and he's gonna pull Andrew over while he's driving with us in the car. He's gonna freak out, actually. We got in the car, and it was time to start the prank. So one of my biggest fears is actually driving with Andrew.
I could literally drive with my eyes closed too. Look.
No, oh my God. I would say right now he's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Actually, right now.
So I say we spice it up a little then.
Huh? What do you mean?
What?
No.
Let's spice it up.
No. No, Yo, what the hell? Oh my God. Holy sh! You just ran over a curb. Holy sh! You're going towards a wall. I cannot drive with you. I'm gonna throw up. Ow.
We still haven't got to the destination. Oh, there's actually a cop.
No f***ing way. Hey, you oh, yeah, just put in park.
Put your hands in the
Steering wheel, please. It's a residential area. You're going more than 50 miles per hour. It's a 35 area. You have a driver license and registration, please?
This is the registration.
Okay, hold on here. Cool. I need to stop the car, please, and step out of the car. Your passengers also get out of the car and just stand over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Just gonna detain him. He's not under arrest.
So Andrew, you know how your biggest fear is getting pulled over?
You motherfucker.
It's not real.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You conquered your fear.
Holy that actually scared me, dude. I did not like at all expect like I'm never driving with you guys again.
So our friend Liv is a really good singer, but she's super afraid of performing in front of a lot of people.
It's literally her biggest fear.
So we're gonna help her get over that fear today, but she has no idea what's coming. So we rented a theater, got over 100 people in the audience, and we're gonna trick her into thinking that there is no one there.
Wait, Brent, where are we?
You'll see.
Why are we in a theater right now?
You know how you have a fear of performing in front of a lot of people?
Yeah.
It's just you, me, and Drew.
You're gonna perform for us.
Yeah.
If you can sing in front of me and Brent, you could do it in front of thousands of people.
Oh yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, give me a tip or something.
Pretend, Liv, that behind this curtain, there's 100,000 people, but they're all in their underwear. Okay?
Okay.
See?
Baby, you're the only thing I see, your baby.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That wasn't that hard, was it?
No, wasn't that bad.
Well, you want to see what the audience thinks?
Wow, you guys got me so good. You were there the whole time?
Yes.
What?
Was it that hard?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah?
She didn't know they were there.
Did you do good? So now that all my friends have faced their biggest fear successfully, it is now time for me to face my biggest fear.
Your fear of heights.
No.
Fear of snakes?
Warmer.
Scary roller coasters.
I would say even worse than that.
Oh,
What?
I know. His fear of being rejected by Pearson.
No! Oh my! I mean, that's kind of true.
I would literally never reject you.
Actually?
Yeah, I wouldn't reject you. Kiss me right now.
Actually?
I'm not gonna reject you.
Oh! Oh my God!
He faced his fear!
Congrats, Brent.
I am so sad right now. Guys, my new biggest fear is that this video won't get to 600,000 likes.
Is that your real fear?
So everyone smash that like button. Let's get it to 600,000. This week's shout out goes to Roshan, and I'll see you guys next week. Adios, amigos. One of us is gonna have $50 to survive in Hawaii, while the rest of us are gonna live the most luxurious vacation we've ever experienced with a budget exceeding $500,000.
How do you expect someone to survive off $50?
I don't know, but I hope it's you.
No, why?
So I told the squad that we're going to Hawaii, but I didn't tell them exactly what I had planned.
They're gonna be pissed.
Yeah, they might not want to go.
Let's go! Hawaii, baby!
All right, so are you guys ready for Hawaii? Yeah! Well, there's one catch.
What?
One of us will be randomly selected to have to live off $50 in Hawaii.
What? Why? You know what? No. I'm not taking the chances, bro.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm out of here.
like, knowing my luck, I'm
My
not doing
luck
this.
is actually.
Guys, come on.
It makes the odds way slimmer.
It looked like most of my friends were not on board, but there were still a few that wanted to test their luck. All right, so behind us we have 4 mystery signs. One of them has the $50, and the other ones have the $500,000. Oh. All right, well, who wants to go first?
Dom.
What? Ladies first.
I'm thinking this one. I don't know why. Please.
Yes!
Now I'm getting a little nervous.
I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. Something about this one is just screaming at me.
Oh no. We have a 50-50 chance.
Oh, okay, I'm going, Drew. Okay, my heart's telling me this one.
Drew's nervous.
I'm nervous.
Yeah!
Second one. Actually, I can't join you guys.
500,000.
I'm not going, so.
Too bad you have to. So we packed our bags, headed straight for the airport, and it was time to get this trip started. All right, so we just got off the plane, and we have a private driver to take us to the hotel, as well as anywhere we want to go on the island.
What?
Here's your $50. Have fun.
Were you being serious?
This doesn't seem like a joke.
Here you go.
fine.
Have fun. Bye, Lexi.
Where are you guys gonna go?
We're going to our hotel. Bye, Lexi. Do you guys kind of feel bad for Lexi?
It's hard to feel bad when we're literally going to the nicest hotel in Hawaii right
That's right. Yeah, it is.
Josh,
I already forgot she was here. Okay, so we're checking in right now. We have a private butler here. Thank you so much. What a way to start the vacation.
Yeah,
right?
cheers, guys.
Cheers. Cheers.
Wow. What do you think Lexi's doing right now?
I don't know. You know what? I don't really care what Lexi's doing. All right, so we just got onto our floor. So apparently each suite occupies the entire floor.
All right, here we go.
Moment of truth.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Yo!
This looks like a house. Wait, yo, guys, check this out.
No way! Yo, there's a cotton candy machine? Are you kidding? They just have cotton candy ready for us? It's so good.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
This is the kitchen area.
Crap.
Bro, a snow cone machine.
We have everything.
Yo. No way.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Look how big this fridge is. Oh my god.
It doesn't end. There's an elevator.
Wait, what? There's an elevator inside of our room?
What is going on right now? Are we still in our room?
Okay, I call this one, I guess. This is crazy. This is the shower? Oh, this is a sauna.
No way there's a sauna in this room, bro. I'm lost right now. I don't even know where I am.
There's another bedroom, and this is the third bedroom.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look at the view you have of the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, this is gorgeous.
We literally have a beachfront view, and the water is crystal blue.
Dude,
It doesn't get much better.
This is literally paradise. Oh no, there's no way.
What?
There's no way.
What? What?
Hot tub. Literally a hot tub looking out to the ocean.
I'm moving in.
I have never been in a hotel room with its own hot tub before. So are we inviting, I mean, well, you can't. So Drew, are we inviting girls over tonight or what?
You know it.
I literally still can't believe there's a cotton candy machine in our room.
This is my third one.
Oh my.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Rivera.
Yeah.
I'm with the butler services here at the Espacio Hotel. May I step in?
Oh my god, totally. How many butlers are there? Because we just saw another one like 5 minutes ago.
We have a whole team here at the hotel at your service.
What?
This place just gets better and better.
Each room occupies a whole floor. You also have a rooftop pool.
Whoa. Yo, we are definitely inviting girls over tonight. and your girlfriend. Of
Yeah,
course.
what?
You guys could get some dinner. What are you hungry for?
I mean, I would love some sushi.
Yeah.
Could you make that happen?
In an instant.
Oh, I didn't.
I'd like to hear that. Okay.
What about like some hula girls?
Automatic.
Really?
What?
You know how ridiculous this place is? $30,000 a night ridiculous.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's all worth it. We get to rub it in Lexi's face.
Oh yeah, where is Lexi?
Oh my
I
god,
don't
I forgot.
We are here at Lexi's location.
I cannot believe Lexi's actually staying here.
Yeah,
This looks more like a prison.
All right, so we're gonna go inside and check it out.
I don't know if I want to. Can we go back to our hotel?
She's used to staying at like 5-star resorts.
Why did?
Definitely a 1-star.
Okay, so I think this is it.
Oh,
Yep, this is
hi.
it.
We just thought we'd pop in and say hi.
Well, hi. Now let me give you a tour.
Oh. How's it going, Lexi?
Not good. Here we have the kitchen area.
Okay.
How much money did you actually spend on this place?
All of it.
What? What are you gonna eat?
I don't know.
You're saying that you spent your entire $50 budget.
I did. This was the cheapest thing I could get, and I'm living with 2 other people.
What?
You know them?
I've seen one of them.
What?
Oh my god.
No way.
This is what they considered fully stocked.
Oh my god.
What is that?
I don't even want to know. I don't think. That's not
That's not food.
Put it back. You were not eating that.
Is that your leftovers, Lexi?
No, that came with the place.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do you a favor.
So this is my room.
This literally looks like a jail cell.
Please don't slip on the banana peel.
Oh.
Wait, what the? Why is there a banana peel in the middle of your room?
Came with the house.
Wow.
Dude, oh my god.
You got a TV. That's pretty good.
Well, we have like 10 TVs.
Yeah, we do, actually.
Oh, and we have a hot tub on our balcony.
You guys can leave.
Okay, yeah, we want to anyway, so.
Alright, we'll see you later, Lexi. We have a yacht to catch.
Oh, so do I.
Oh, no, you're not coming, Lexi. You got...
I'm gonna go on the.
No.
Wait. Help me.
We have a limo taking us to the yacht.
Bro, what?
That's like a 10-minute drive. Do we need that?
I don't even know. Oh my
Yo, this thing's sick.
Yo, I feel like we've been in so many limos on this trip.
It's like normal now.
Yeah. I think we're here.
Wow, that was
Brent, that was like 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Wow.
There was 3 of us. Do you see how big we are? Why do we need this?
Welcome. Should I
Hello?
get cold towel?
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you.
The cold towels are nice.
Yeah.
Holy sh.
Brent.
It's literally 3 of us. Why do we have such a big boat?
Yo, this is crazy.
There's like a downstairs area, bro.
There's a bedroom in here. Dude, look at this.
Kitchen, there's a living room, there's another bedroom.
We should have invited more of our friends.
Let's make a toast.
Okay, let's do it.
A toast to Lexi. Cheers. Oh, okay. Dig in. This yacht was $10,000 an hour to rent, and it's worth every penny, right?
Yes. All right, it's time to show Lexi how much fun we're having.
Oh! Dom, your turn.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh my God.
How is he just good at everything?
We're back at the hotel room in the koozie. What do you guys think we should do after?
I forgot to mention, I actually have a masseuse coming in like 10 minutes.
Oh, since when?
It's included in the room. You guys didn't read the brochure?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's coming in like 10 minutes.
Did you schedule us one?
No, I didn't know you wanted one.
My feet need a massage.
Oh, okay, well, I don't think anyone wants to help with that, Brent.
You think he even knows we're here?
How you feeling, Dom?
I've never been more relaxed in my life.
Yo, Brent, Lexi's here.
Lexi's here?
She's outside, I swear to
There's
God.
no way. Lexi!
This is where you guys are staying? What is that?
It's a cotton candy machine.
What even? Where's my room?
You don't have a room. Lexi, what are you doing? Lexi, hey,
My room, Lexi. What do you? No! No, you can't stay here.
No, I've been homeless for 3 days.
Where are your shoes, Lexi?
I had to sell them to get more money.
Alright, so boys, minus Lexi, the hotel has scheduled us a private sushi chef on the rooftop of our hotel.
No way.
And also, we have hula girls coming.
Yes! Yes!
The crazy thing is all this is included in our stay. Sushi chef, hula dancers.
Cotton candy, shaved ice, it doesn't stop.
It gets better and better.
What? I get roommates, I get my purse stolen.
You got your purse stolen?
No, but some of the stuff from my suitcase is gone. And I'm very suspicious of one of my roommates.
You could probably find your own sushi if you went and tried, you know?
You know what? I will.
So you're gonna go fishing, Lexi?
Yeah.
Good luck catching your own fish.
Should we be concerned?
I don't think so. Oh my God. Yes! This is literally so crazy.
I love this.
A dream come true. Oh my God.
Oh, ready? Other way.
There's a sushi chef over here.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Perfect, thank you.
It feels weird that it's just like the 3 of us.
Oh God. It's good. This is definitely the best vacation I've ever been on. I mean, it was... Alright, so right now we're at the beach. We're looking for Lexi.
There's no way she's fishing, bro. It's Lexi. Are you kidding me?
Lexi!
I've been here for over an hour and I haven't caught anything.
I don't think you're gonna catch anything with the waves like this, Lexi.
I think it's time to give up.
I think it's time that you hand over some money.
While Lexi continued to fish for some food, it was time for us to get some rest. Alright, so we just woke up and look what they had prepared for us in the dining room. Oh my gosh, they literally got us everything. Even avocado toast, that's Dom's favorite.
That is my favorite.
This is the life, right boys?
I don't want to leave.
Yeah, me neither. They're gonna have to drag us out of here.
Yeah, seriously.
We should probably see how Lexi's vacation is.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah?
I'm sure she's having just as good of a time.
I'm sure she is. Oh my gosh, she looks so mad.
I'm like nervous, bro.
Wait, she's gonna kill us.
Hey Lexi.
Alex.
Don't talk to me.
How was it? How was your trip?
I want to go home.
It's funny because we were actually saying we don't want to go home. We want to stay for a little bit longer. Actually.
Oh, I'm sure I wouldn't want to go home either if I had a $500,000 vacation. I'm surprised I'm alive. If this video gets 500,000 likes, then I get the expensive vacation and Brent gets the cheap one.
What?
Yes, I'm down.
No, 600,000 likes.
600,000 likes.
All right, guys.
Well, Brent really doesn't want to do this.
Like the video.
Please like the video. I want to see this happen.
Yeah, thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Adios, amigos.